But it all started an open mic night in Manchester, right?
Yeah. So 25 years ago in October, I walked into a comedy club in Manchester called the Frog and Bucket because I was sad, depressed, lonely. And I went...
Oh, John!
Why is there laughter at that point?
I know. I was getting divorced. I was in the middle of getting divorced, and I used to have the kids every weekend. So on a Monday, I was looking for something to do. Ended up going to this comedy club. I'd only been to 2 comedy clubs in my whole life. I had no interest in comedy, but the guy said it's £4 to get in unless you put your name down because it's an open mic, and I didn't even know what that meant. And he said, means you don't pay. And I was getting divorced, so I thought, well, that's £4 she's not going to have. So I put my name down. I put my name down, thinking it would be like the 2 comedy clubs I've been to, it'd be full. And I walked in, there was 7 people in there. 7. And 5 had put the name down. And it was... If my name had been called out 10 minutes later, I would have left, because I got called out second after a guy doing chicken impressions, and I just... Chicken impressions. His whole act was, hey, have you seen a chicken driving van? And I was sat there, and we were just talking about being on stage and stuff before, and I remember going on stage after my name got called out and thought, what am I doing here? And then I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I only go home to an empty house.
Yeah.
There's only 7 people here. One of them thinks he's a chicken. So I just... I just started talking. So this tour is to celebrate that night.
Nice.
So I've booked all the UK arenas plus the Frog and Bucket.
Well, I tell you what, John, we are so grateful to the Frog and Bucket because you've gone on, obviously, to become one of our best-loved comedians. Let's just have a look at you on stage.